Be real with me.
I don't believe in male balding.
Why?
I don't believe in women menstruating. What are you saying?
Now let's hear her out. Let's hear her out.
Be real with me.
I don't believe in male balding.
Why?
First of all, if you're a male and you want to go bald, that's fine. Like, good for you. However, if you're a male and you don't want to go bald and you're balding anyway, that's where I take issue. Because women in this day and age have to do so much to upkeep their looks. And men cannot be bothered to just put some cream on their head or take a little vitamin or get a hair transplant even. Women are doing more than that.
There's more stigma for guys to do beauty products, and that includes like hairline stuff. Guys are like more generally insecure about doing stuff like that because they're not really supposed to. Beauty products, we were sold that that's a girl's thing, not a guy's thing.
I don't know how much of an excuse that is. There's not as much pressure on men in society as there is on women to upkeep their looks. And they just kind of get resigned to the fact that they're going bald. Versus if you ask any single woman something that's happening to their looks that they don't like, they will go ahead and fix it. Whether it's like an at-home DIY solution to like professional, super expensive treatments.
Interesting listening because like you realize a lot of people approach social issues, especially when they involve gender, and it's just crabs in the bucket. It's like we both in this thing suffering from, you know, quote unquote oppressive beauty standards, right? And they push women to do all kinds of harmful things themselves.
Yes.
Just today, I read something about some lady who did her second BBL surgery. She died, 24.
Yeah, the third BBL.
So
Yes.
young, 24.
Yes, 24.
Right? And here you are lambasting men for not doing enough in order to avoid balding because women are willing to go that far to maintain beauty looks. But it's like women are also oppressed by that kind of idea. It makes women feel ashamed of their wrinkles, which is a natural part of aging.
Yep.
It makes women ashamed of their lips, which is their genetically given thing. And now they all getting lip filler. We've like normalized this idea that we're supposed to do anything for beauty standards. And like now we've even got to the point where it's like, man, you better fucking keep up too, or else I ain't gonna feel bad for you. It's like, okay, but isn't the solution to this not that men need to keep up with the insane like race to the bottom that women have or have a head start in? Isn't it the response should be, shit, this is oppressive. And you know what? Men are feeling it to a degree. And it's not good for nobody. This video is just further proof that people don't look for solutions. They just want to make sure that everyone else feels their pain. That's it. That's all this video is about. People not trying to fix nothing.
Nope.
I asked the question, what's the point of this mentality? Like, how much more are we going to push women to conform to these beauty standards? I don't think it's good. Like, I'm never going to be sitting... And look, you know, men play a part in it because men oftentimes glorify these, like, you know, inflated bimbos, right? They chase after them. They throw the money at them. They highlight them. They follow them on Instagram. They spend money on these women. They chase them. So, like, women conform to that. And then in return, women are like, well, you made us... But I just think this kind of back and forth is stupid to me.
No, I suffer. You should suffer too.
That's really what it is.
No, I suffer. No, suffer.
Hey, slap yourself. Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
Harder! Yeah, you want me to feel sympathy for you? You see how much I slap myself? You see? Do it! Better!
I don't want to do it no more.
You fucking... See, this is wrong. What are we doing? How about we just all stop slapping ourselves? Remember what I said about the race to the bottom? Okay, here. A woman writes, balding is genetic. You know what else is genetic? Thinning lips, wrinkles, breast size. And yet it is totally normal, if not expected, for women to get filler, Botox, boob jobs in order to continuously keep a grasp on their youthful looks. And I ask you, maybe I'm unaware, how many of you are being told this by your partners? I was told that when women change, they change for themselves. So you guys self-impose, supposedly, this whole beauty standard on yourselves. And then afterwards, turn around and try to impose it on men and say, we don't deserve sympathy because we didn't take the same road as you.
That's a bar.
And you also, it's like, you know, it's them tough things, it's these messages that don't make sense when you think about it in the grand scheme of things.
That's a bar.
Right? Apparently, it's our fault that they do this stuff, and so they shouldn't feel sympathy for us for that reason.
Man, no, I don't. I do it for me. Okay. Men should do it too. For us, no, we good. How about that?
But what do you think?
Like, I don't believe in balding because you have to do. I understand what you're saying because there's more pressure on women about looks, but there's more financial pressure on men. So you know, give or take, everybody got their issues.
Well, she's saying that women would do more to maintain their looks and to keep their shit together, whereas men don't. So why should I feel sympathy for you? That's the point she's making.
Oh, okay. Don't.
What do you mean?
Who are you anyway? I'm just kidding. This is being wild. I'm just fake wild for no reason. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but yeah, that's how she feels. You shouldn't have any sympathy. You don't. If people that there's some people that do not have the money to maintain whatever the hair, the nails, and they don't. Well, same thing for men. Maybe they don't have it like that. There's some people that do not have the money to maintain whatever, the hair, the nails, and they don't. Well, same thing for men. Maybe they don't have it like that. You know what I mean? It's not every woman. Yes, there's a person for women to keep the upkeep, but there's some smart one I like. You know what? I don't have it. I don't have $150 for a set of nails every 2 weeks. I don't have the coloration of my hair I don't have it, and they don't. And they decided it's too much, and they opt out of it. And whenever there's criticism on them, they take it on the chin like a champ, and I appreciate that too.
Yeah, you know, natural parts of life shouldn't be things that we feel shame for. You having wrinkles should not be a shameful thing. And I think it sucks that women feel the need to do all this Botox to avoid wrinkles. Show your age. Age is a beautiful thing. But we've convinced the world, and we've convinced ourselves, and we've convinced women that them aging is bad. And men reinforce all the time. Men talk about, I want an 18-year-old, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, you know what? Then that's going to make a lot of these older people resentful. Why? Because you keep telling them they're shitty because time happened. Time. Not something you can control. Time. And in that same token, when you're balding, and then people don't show you empathy, it's because that's the boomerang hitting you in the face. We've made all of these natural processes of life something that we should be feeling bad for. You know, oh, this nigga's hairline. Oh, this shit's receding. Oh, this shit is like, damn, well, what's the fucking point of this? I think this is probably one of the worst aspects of being a Negro that I don't like. Yo, black folks are obsessed, and I get why. I get the cultural, historical aspect, but we constantly perpetuate it to ourselves. We constantly push ourselves. Oh, you not flying enough. You not this enough. You didn't get your lineup exactly like this. It's like, bro, it is crazy how much we all participate in these beauty standards and making people conform. And the irony of it is that say we love people being themselves, but we push them to conform every day.
On one side, you got to be real. And the other side is, what are those?
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting that we have moved past the point where we're even questioning beauty standards anymore. Now we just saying, hey, bitch, you're not trying hard enough. You didn't spend enough on your fit, your hairline. It's like, what's the point of this? What are we teaching our kids? What are we teaching ourselves? That we are less valuable because we didn't conform to this whole idea of how this is like the box that niggas got to fit into. It's stupid. Now we've gone so far up this
weird ass wheel.
Yeah, that now it's just like, is that gray hair? You're a fucking loser for reaching 50. Fuck you. Is that a wrinkle, my nigga? Botox. And you think what I'm saying is crazy now. Niggas is already getting Botox. And it's only going to be expected more. All the shit that we've been putting on ladies is putting on us now. I get where she's coming from. I just think this is the wrong way to handle stuff. And I also say one thing she said at the beginning is like, oh, men, when their beauty shit starts fading, like, they just say it's out of my control. That's not true. If dudes is gaining weight, guys are super hard on each other to fucking say, yo, lose that fat. But I do understand the fact that guys are also like, hey, I don't know if I want to go under the knife and get a cut, because honestly, what the guy said is true. That is something that was mostly open and reserved for ladies. Even this whole hair transplant, they still clown each other. The same way women used to clown other women for getting boob jobs, but now it's normalized. Nobody cares. Dudes is going to get to that point soon, but we're not there yet. We are where you guys were about boob jobs 30 years ago. It's just all slowly, we pushing it. I'm telling you, bro, that whole cyberpunk future is happening. All you motherfuckers getting prosthetic dicks, prosthetic limbs. Y'all gonna have fucking filters that literally just change the shape of your face. It's all happening. I already know so many people line up to get them microchips and shit. It's a wrap.
It's not something that's not even a trend. It's not even real. We think because of the algorithm, we think it's real and happening more than it's happening. And so we indulge in that, and then it becomes that eventually, that reality.
I also don't feel bad for balding niggas, because look at my full head of hair. You know what I'm saying? Got that habit life. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
I remember the day when you told me you never grew your shit back. I was like, you're lying.
But you know what happened? Once you cut your hair, I felt a calling. Something wasn't right in the force. We can't both not match the logo. Because then I got to pay a graphic designer, which is not that expensive.
No, I just take it.
But I'm stupidly stubborn.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Say it again with me. Say it with therapy.
Stupidly stubborn.
Shooby-doop-doop-doo.
Why?
I think I'm going to be like, yes. I thought we could Motown that shit.
Shooby-doop-doop-doo. Yeah.
Oh, Chris Brown. My bad. I said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me, miss. Anyways, let's watch the rest of this video.
Girls have a lot of pressure to be valued based off their beauty, and guys have a lot of pressure to be valued more on how useful they are. And so guys kind of have an excuse. Like Jeff Bezos does not have to have hair if he doesn't want to because he has all the money in the world.
I know what you mean, but like, I wouldn't want to be with Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, but you see, like a lot of the women who have what you don't in terms of good looks, they want to be with Jeff Bezos. Why? Because what the guy said is partially true. We're rewarded for different things, right? The same way. And I mean, some ladies never gonna make much money and they kind of resign to that fact and they just waiting for, you know what I mean, good ride. Same way some dudes just resign to the fact that, actually, I don't know if that part's true. But anyways.
The police don't shoot enough white people. They should shoot more unarmed white people. That is the solution to police brutality. Just mess everybody up. That's what should happen.
And there's like a lot of these comments, you know, people say she's got a point. It literally takes 2 minutes to apply minoxidil or finasteride.
Yeah, but it comes with side effects. It's just like taking a pill.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's yeah, and we should definitely do something about that.
And you know what you could also come back with? You say, I think it's unfair that men impose birth control on women. And I would agree with you. Mm-hmm. Again, we're just doing this thing. I suffer, you suffer, bitch.
Yeah.
But again, this is on everyone watching. How do you guys play into this shit? Mm-hmm. How have you talked to women or to men and pressured them to do certain things in terms of their looks? I'm not talking about working out some shit, but in terms of getting surgery, getting all this other stuff. You know, that's all I got to really say about this video. Personally, in my personal life, like this is all we can do. We all can be accountable for our messaging. In my personal life, I've never, ever tried to pressure people in regards to how they look to get lip filler. I tell people they don't need it. I've had partners who like seriously consider it all the time, and I try to reaffirm that they're beautiful just as they are. It's all I can do. But the programming is tough, and I can tell like it is such a bizarre thing to love somebody, to look at them, to see them as incredibly beautiful. No matter how much you remind them, you tell them, you can tell that the world has got a grip on them. And at that point, I'm sitting there thinking like, what more can I do? Like I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I don't want you to do this thing, but you do this thing because you think it makes you more beautiful. And I can't promise you I'm gonna look at you the same way after. Yeah. And I don't say that outwardly because it's not fair to. I don't know, it's sad. It's sad to sit across with somebody you love and to see them like talk about themselves that way. But it's just like, fuck, how do I overcome that?
You can't. That's kind of not your job to do. Well, then, okay, you know what? You can contribute, you can do your best, but if that person is not in a, that's why I'm saying you can't, is because if the person is not ready, there's a lot of parameters that is,
sure.
There's a lot of things that comes to play for you to even succeed into pushing back. Sure. So is the person even ready to be there? Mm-hmm. Is the person in the mindset to even hear you?
Yeah.
Is the body dysmorphia of the person so advanced that there's so many things against you into changing that it's kind of not for you to do that.
Yeah. Anyway, I just feel like this future is inevitable. I don't mean to sound like a doomer. It's just what I kind of come to accept.
It is what it is.
Yeah. I think you know, I'm just one of those people who's, you know, standing by the side of the train, and I'm living on my little farm, you know what I mean, in the desert, and I see the train moving, and it's just not stopping. And I have a chance to get,
and you're like, there is no bridge at the end of that racetrack.
Yeah.
That train's about to fall.
Yeah.
And I don't have the power to stop it.
And that's life. That's society. It's going to move on without you. It's going to keep doing what it's always going to do. And you got to sit there and be like, I like this, but society don't stop moving. They need a lot of people to change them tracks. So,
or to even stop the train.
You can't stop the train. You can't stop society. Society always progresses.
Yeah.
You could try to stop progress, but there's always a new nigga with a new formula that's better than the last who's willing to sell that shit. You can't stop it.
Fair.
You know, you could kill Elon today and all the other motherfuckers doing AI, somebody else gonna pop up in their place and gonna take whatever they shit and keep running with it. So, you know. I want to leave you guys on a very positive note. Anything else?
No.
All right.
We're doomed. All right.